not gonna. I might just go. Yeah, I'll just go normal for now. Yes. Anyway, ahoy me hearties. I know the 2s2 streams have been rough. It was a rough day, to say the least. It was a rough day for the streams, but I think I found something that's going to be a little more relaxing, less worrisome, so to speak.
Taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
A good story to it. This is an old. This is a game that is not watched or played enough.
A little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Yes, ooh. And Discord's being all wonky dunky. So this reloading will work. Yes, I am, man. Pretty sad leaving that. The hair. That's the face. That's about my face. That's the hair. What a handsome lad. Skin color, hair color, eye color. Right around that. Is that green? Go with this blue right here. I'm not gonna go this because hold on, I need to do this. Hold on. And so let's see. How do you spell that? They'll probably get it. Short tire. Fine. Firearms. Okay. Technical fighter. Going with this and that. I could only get one, so charisma. Charisma's always really good to have in this. Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Dang.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Hold on, I'm having technical issues, so you gotta give me a second here.
But urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright. Alright, the actual thing, if I'm remembering which one. That's. So, I want to. Oops. I didn't want to do this one. Jesus. Apologies for that. I forgot that my Twitch was on. Oopsies. Forgot to bind that to the. Oh, okay. Quick attack, parry, dodge, furious attack. Okay.
Hey!
Hello, whoever's in here.
Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
No. How I swap. Hold on. I haven't played this in a little while, so my skills are a wee bit rough on this. I get out of swap. I get out of swap. Doing this with but a knife. With a cut that you can fight. At least this I remember. Yes, I'm wasting a lot of bullets, I know. Ugh! Ow.
Yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, I don't. Let's get the comment.
Thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
I don't know who was here, but hello.
Your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
So,
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
okay, that's crocheting.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
I may have to cut
You
this
so
short.
much
I'm not
of your
sure
father.
yet.
I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort. But to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to
If
take
I
leave.
don't, well, we're gonna be streaming for some
Here.
more time.
Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you.
Ah, what you're on. I'm not sure how long the stream's gonna stay up because I had a friend that came online. They may start with me, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but probably we'll see how it goes. So if you do see me cut out, that's why. Yeah, fair. Marking's fine. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, that's how I sprint. Now I remember. Just trying to make sure we get the right stuff. Can I forget how to change a weapon?
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Yes, add to team, confirm team and quit, yeah.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
I'll salute everything I can find because it's going to be useful. This is a very dark and gritty game. Like, this entire thing is like an entire sickness, a sweeping thing, yes. I want to swap them, but at the same time the stiletto's pretty good until I find a potential better one. Okay, you're not dead. You're good.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Not really here for you, just kind of checking for anything I can loot as of right now. There's one thing I need to get, and then probably upgrade eventually, and that's getting myself a tricorn and a knot uniform, because that looks like pirate gear. I gotta find it though. Oh, yep, these two. Ow. Ow. I went for technical because it gives me a better option in fighting with this. So sure, okay. And his hat really isn't that good of a thing, but ooh, a flintlock rifle. Can I use that? Probably not because I need to get proficiency, but I'm gonna keep it on there. What do I need? I need requirements rifles, so that's an upgrade. It's in how much is that gonna cost to upgrade? Precise calibration, destructive shot, anointed weapons. So yeah, I'm gonna be put a lot in guns if I want to use that rifle. Oh, oops, that's pause. I keep forgetting this has like a completely different thing. Yes, I can't use it. Darn. Ah, whoever's watching. I'm will text hello again in case just in case. Because there's like a lot of first time chatters that come on, and since barely anybody knows about this game. Now, a lot of people know about this game. It is a very, very underrated game that not a lot of people know about. So when they see somebody playing it, they're like, "What's this game?" And what it is it's an RPG adventure. Yeah. It all depends on if they can hear me or not, and it's just oh, he disappeared. Oh well. It's fine. People come and go as they please. Okay, yeah, this is this Thélème person. Do I want to talk to them? I don't know. The thing that I gotta do is go to, what is it, the Bridge Alliance? I have to go to the Bridge Alliance first? I don't really want to. Soft old boots, old reinforced clothes. No. Keep forgetting that this works. Yeah, it has no freaking armor at all. Traveling suit. Hands, I need. I can put those on, so I will because it's better to have. Soft toe boots. They are not as good as the current ones that I have on. There's one thing about this game, you gotta pay attention to the stats of things, and bandits' hats are really just used for.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Basically, the bandits' hats are just for selling. They don't sell for much, but they're not really that much useful any other way unless you're going for a full bandit look. Oh, excuse me. Heavens. Bridge Alliance. I'll just talk to Mr. Man in here.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teerfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation.
I've played through this game a couple times, released this part several times, so I know what goes on. I know how to do it.
We would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Let's go about the bridge lines, Teerfredi.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Not gonna bother asking.
Lord de Sade.
There is another thing that I saw that makes you look even more like a pirate, but I had to pay $9.99 for that. I don't get the money at the moment. At least not on my account. Gold coins, leather. I guess we could just call them doubloons because it's basically what they are. Seeing as I thought a person who was who I thought was gonna invite to a party is taking time to himself.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
Then I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
I think what I'll do is just go in. Well, relatively damage them enough.
It's blocked.
Oh, I need an explosion.
It's not possible just now.
So I need to climb this. I had to remember where I gotta go because I know there's a way to go here. And I think it's yeah, it's this way. Because then that leads... Yes, I'm well aware.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught. To my house.
Ow.
Death to the others.
Jeez. I wish I had a better sword, but I need my agility up by 1. Though I would love to use those jackets that they wear. Looks awesome. Ooh, weird glitch there. Loot you. Are you dead down there? Or are you dead up here? I got to find... Oh, here we go. More gold coins. Nothing that I really can use or is really useful to me. But... Well, I mean, the gold coins are, but most of the stuff that I'm getting from them, besides, like, the important stuff, isn't really that useful. I need lock picking. Use key. You don't have the key to open it. Of course, I do not. Why would I have the key? Swing cross key. Armor ointment. Now I got the key. Which means I think that gives a coat that's really good to use. I'm basically just gonna snake my cousin's coat, my character's cousin's coat, because I can. And look this, gold coin is, oh, it gives me a fury potion. So, no coat, but hey, fury potion is a fury potion. Where do I gotta, oh yes, I gotta go up here. Making sure I'm looting everything. I'll be right there, cousin. I'm just gonna go pick up your jacket because I can. Which is right in here. Yep. And I'm gonna take that and put it on me. Because I can. This is mine now. Thank you, cousin, for giving me something that had better armor. That's the funny thing about this game. I can just straight up use whatever. I could remove Kurt's outfit and just say, yep, this is mine now.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Yes, indeed.
If you only knew how these river scum treat me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
He's so positive. Even though he has a very demanding father, but what can you do? Drop down. I want to get the knot uniform because I love the look of that. It makes me look like a damn pirate. But you can never get like the actual like tattoos and knots get unless there's like a specific way to do it. Then I'm unsure of that. Well, actually, no, there is a way, but it's a piece of gear that I don't remember exactly how to get. So I could get a tattoo for my character, but I'd also need to... I need to also get that piece of gear, or whatever it was called, and I forget what it was called and where to find it.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
First, I'm gonna sell this. I don't know. I'll probably sell my bandit's hat because it's not gonna be of use to me. Orange shirt, holstered gloves, soft-toe boots. And how are my feathers?
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any?
Now, that's an axe. I don't want the axe. Okay, that's gonna cost me 83. Next piece, which is 206. Well, shoot.
Thank you for your visit. Well, have you?
How much do you sell? So for 21, you sell for 36. And the stiletto's pretty good. I'll get rid of the flintlock rifle. Get rid of that felt tricorn. These are ingredients.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Don't be afraid.
This guy, I'm gonna go on. Yeah.
Citizens, I present
It is
to
a
you
lot. It takes a lot of time in this game to get the stuff I want.
the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor.
I just thought disease are going.
Not
Or
yet.
not.
But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a
Oh,
few
and Uran, I know you're
coins,
listening.
and well worth it to make
And I
your
don't know if you
shiny
want to ask me this.
new
I'm just
again.
taking a wild guess here if you want to ask me this.
Heal everything. Your
But if you
potion.
wanted to ask me one thing, and you wanted to ask like, oh, can a person do like fan art? Go right ahead. I do not mind.
That being
Fan
said,
art is always
it
welcome.
known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away
Just
the
so,
chance.
just so you know, in
Think
case
of
you were
all the
wondering.
pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I
Oh.
even feel like buying some.
No worries.
We had a word with him. I wonder if he'll serve us the same route.
No worries, dude.
Ah,
finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Alright, I know there's people behind here.
To my help, and death to the other! Things are about to get dicey!
I want to loot. Just grab all of it because I can just end up selling most of that stuff. Gold coins. Gold coins. Got some money. Let's get down money. One tricorn that I can sell. I know I'll sell for a pretty good price, so I can get that jacket that I want.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us?
I went very quick.
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation.
Ah.
Got away. He can't have gone
And
far.
if you were wondering what I was asking about the fan art, it was more than welcome. If anybody ever wanted to do that, and I wasn't sure if you were curious or not, so I was just kind of like stating it there, just like, yeah, it's more than welcome. I wouldn't mind. There's an entire part in the Discord in my Discord that has a literal thing for fan art. So if you do want to, it is way open for anybody who wants to. I apologize if that wasn't exactly the best thing to say, but I was just kind of like making sure and just letting people know in case they were interested. Nah, no worries. Because I wasn't sure how many people are interested in doing it. He's got an rusty saber. He's got a rusty saber. Can I take your... you probably... I didn't even want each other one for that. I can draw to an extent, but they're not as good as... They're not as good as some. That's for sure. Yeah, hello, innkeeper.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you. You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such
I
trivialities.
was just wondering. So,
I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
just,
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, there's gold coins over here that I'm gonna quickly grab. Can I? There. I'm on top of a table. What is my money at? 156. I need to get up to 200 and some. So. Yeah, so one problem with this game, money is a pain to come by if you don't have stuff to sell. Gold coins. Open this. So it's in here. Nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. As you can see, if on the stream, I am somewhat going into like pirate look. I just need to get the right gear. I'm a few hundred. I'm about 100 or so away now from getting the actual piece I need. So, hoping that I can do this because it would actually be good. Because reasons. Metal dowels. And I'm also trying to make sure that I fit the pirate look, so you know it works. Use key.
I don't have the key.
Right, the key's not up here, is it? Or not down here. It is upstairs. Upstairs to where? I forget where the last thing is. I know there's a key up here. Ah, here we go. Found it. Anything in here? That requires lockpicking 1. That my skills aren't high enough. Gotta go down. Whoops. Took a wrong turn. You know what would be really funny that would happen is if I got raided by somebody. That would be funny. Not sure that would happen though. But it would be funny though. I think it would be quite funny. I wouldn't mind it. But that's just random assumption. Innkeeper's key. This. Use key. The thing is, I want to do like those like raid things to like help smaller streamers get bigger views. But I don't know how to do it unless I need to be like affiliate or something on Twitch.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons to find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it.
This is a good story, though. I'd highly recommend this game. I'd highly recommend this game.
Reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting. So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
And since I already took out all the people around the cart, he ain't got nothing to worry about. Which makes this part like a lot easier. Now, of course, there's enemies that still will come across, but it won't be as devastating, so to speak.
Agri customers, and we have no choice but to go this way.
To my help! And death to the others!
No, Jesus. Woo! Jesus. I forgot how much the guns in this game have kickback.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Now just to take all of his gear. So then I can go about my day with no issues whatsoever. Or, well, this part anyways. Coins, money is always good. Now, which way was it that I had to go again? Ah, yes, it was over here. His card.
I should have stuck with this album. I was safe. To my help! And death to the others!
Yeah, dude, don't worry. I've got swords. It's fine. Now, personally, because I'm doing this like a pirate run in a way, I'm using technical. But if you really wanted to be broken in this game, use magic because it can go through armor, deal like the max amount of damage. It is really broken. Though bullets do just fine. Oh my. There we go. Can I forget all the controls for this game. It's been so long since I played it. It's a very small game on PlayStation. It's like 12 gigs max. Now, if I'm not... Oh...
Don't abandon me. They're going to take me. We need to find my cart.
I'm trying to remember the way to go, dude. Just calm down. You're fine. Now I remember, because I remember seeing this area before. They'll all catch up. He's like, don't abandon me.
Finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back, and stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Ooh, money. Allow me some money. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get those skills. And do I got precise skill? Or should I go with sharp steel? Probably this, because I'm gonna be fighting a boss soon. We're gonna be getting into a boss fight. And having that do more damage would be the better choice of the two.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything?
Yada yada yada, you say the same thing as we always do. So it does not matter what you say. And sell this. Purchase. An old claymore. Rusty stiletto. Old blunt foil, you're 100 and some. I'll see to it after I get the armor that I want to get. I don't have enough. I need $54 more. 54 more gold. And oh wait, I can just sell that outfit that I had. I just remembered I can do that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so happy to see me again. Yes, yes, yes. You've said this before. No, it gives me 8. No, I just sold Constantine's clothes. Oh well, you're fine. You're fine, Constantine. Because I actually had to buy that bag, so that would be a wonky donkey thing. And I cannot open from this side. Hello.
The merchant is there.
The merchant is there. I had to buy those back. God dang it. Hey buddy, you still got those clothes I sold to you? Yeah, I apparently am gonna need them back. I'm gonna need those clothes back there, man. Yes. There goes all my money. Okay, now I go to Constantine. There we go. There. Sell this old piece of gear I don't need no more. There, now we can move on. Crafting table, yep. Now, where was the bridge governor? The Great Departure. It's always good to do the side quest at the start because we've got a crap ton of levels. You've only got 2 armor, you know? It's not effectively, anyways. Alright. Buying a short sword, yeah. Which I'm probably gonna sell because I can't use it at the moment. I want that foil, or I guess it would be classified as a rapier or something. I don't know. I mean, there is rapiers in this game, and if I'm gonna do full-on proper pirate look, I have to get a rapier. It's a sword. Trust me, it's a sword. That's just making sure people know that it is a sword and not some weird thing. It's a sword. Preferably used by the French. Alright, hello, dude.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet.
Speak
I
about the
tracked
show.
down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
You gave me
Goodbye,
XP. Woo!
Lord de Sardet.
I am now level 3. How much money did I get? I am at 105. Excuse me. Heavens. I don't want to use it, so I'm level 3, which means I can work on getting sharp steel. Yes. Open the door.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency.
Yes. Please move. Thank you. How? I forget how to swap to my other weapon. Can I stop? I swear I'm trying to figure out how to swap. Oh, yes, R1. There we go. Took me a second to figure out how that worked.
Is your hat out of style? Welcome.
And when
It's
you just
such a
forget
pleasure to
how
see
a
you.
game works. Don't you just love how that? Don't you just love that feeling? Anything else that I can get? No.
Thank you for
I
your
did
visit.
not want to do that.
What have you-
I want to get the old blunt foil, but I need 154, so I still need another like 20 gold. Ooh, gold. Please tell me you got some gold coins. You only need 2. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. It's very, yeah, well, I'll go to you after I talk to Teleme person. Also, Teleme is like the religious, we praise our God and you must repent your sins kind of thing. Honestly, though, they do, in my opinion, they do have some of the best looking armor. But it also comes to you having to upgrade yourself to use that armor. It's a lot of a process. I would be using magic. Excuse me. That's not quite the piratey look. You get what I mean. So I've got my long coat on, I've got my tricorn on. And all that matters is if I just get past this, get through everything. Side missions are good though. They do give me a lot of XP. Yes, hello, person.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I guess check my
I
shirt.
have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous
Exactly what I'm saying.
heretics has found
Calling
refuge in
people who are trying to say something
We know that your
heretics.
uncle tolerates the
And
presence
there it
of
is, the
all
pagans.
pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
So I'm gonna put gamer in there. Just gamer. Gamer and yes, there. I had to just fix a few tags, you know.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the
That
light
will
guide you, Desade.
Well, that actually fixes something. Yes, the light to guide me, yada yada. I need to deal with this thing. Quicker bridge tonight. Fun this weather. Okay, I gotta go. Please move out of my way, AIs. See, one problem about this game, until you get to Tirfredi, the AIs always butt into you. You always have a hard time like getting past them because they'll just walk and they're like a solid mass. It's quite difficult to get by them. But once you do, oh. Ah, yes, here we go.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the
Love this guy.
merchants and their prince would be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay.
I love Vasco, man. He is the most piratey character.
Captain,
I love his look.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask,
This part is when you're doing the cabin boy thing. This is why it's good to have good charisma, especially
Have you seen anyone wandering about?
Especially if you're going to get him out there without any trouble.
There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Talk to him openly about your mission.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They were making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Norns have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Oh.
Does he have any close
Excuse
friends amongst
me.
the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
And yeah.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Thankfully, as long as I'm wearing this gear, I don't get bothered by anybody.
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
I don't have the key.
Hold on, dude. I'll be right back. This goes here.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
I love the knots, man. I love the knots in this game. Oh, they're so good. The knots are literally the pirates. I love them. That's why I'm gonna this time. I'm gonna definitely try to keep my reputation as high as possible for the Knots, because I feel like. Oh, hello.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research,
Oh
but
my
it didn't
God.
please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written
He's written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Like I said, the people who are from the Thélème are literally religious as all hell.
Forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a just man. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Okay, that's not really where I wanted to go, but sure, we'll go here.
Good day, Excellency. Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Lie.
Alas, These renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them.
Jesus.
But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
Answer.
We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Excuse me. I need to do one more side quest before. Two more actually. Get this going. I was just following order.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I've failed to present myself properly. Lord Desade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Crash my hand and my hand sore. People say, the funny thing is, people say that cracking your knuckles is bad for you, but it's not, because it's releasing pent-up tension that could basically cause further harm. Though, since I haven't done it in a while, my hands are quite sore and it's rough.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything?
Nice. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think so.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome. Have you...
Oh well, I have enough to do that. Getting this.
Thank you.
Oh.
Visit. See you soon.
Now I want to go here. Okay, now I can sell the rusty stiletto.
Well, have you...
There.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Here! 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 Here!
Okay, just making sure I'm remembering the movement.
In our selection, whatever you need to be, the talk of all serene.
Coming here was such like, oh yeah, it's me.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Yeah, this is such an underrated game, and I got this on sale. I can't remember when. But it's such an underrated game. Of course, the starting part is slow. Like, it moves at a snail's pace. But once you get into it a bit more and actually get to, fight things, it's not as bad. Just make sure you always have a healer on your team. And a lot of potions. You need a lot of potions in this game. Now, people may be like, oh, you should play Bloodborne. I have. And it's it tries my patience, let's say that much. Playing Bloodborne tries my patience to a hellish extent.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Also, I don't know if you've seen there, Uran, but or Uran. Basically, there was a person I would love for you to stop by and actually give a little boost and help if you can. They're called the Real Blood Raven. I put it in Sky Pirate support, so if you can, please support them. They're very close to reaching 40. I probably shouldn't have said that on things, but
I wouldn't go that far.
it's only a little bit of a shout out for that streamer. Showing out that streamer, I haven't watched any of their content because I never made it in time, but they're super nice, so I would highly recommend Paul.
If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier Fredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and no stone manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
Foreign porters. Go to the harbor master's office.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Thankfully, as I am disguised as a knot, this is easy. This is easy going. This is why you buy the knot gear at the very start of the game, because it is going to help you a lot, especially if you're getting into it. And all you need is just a hat and the all you need is basically the hat and the chest piece, the actual jacket.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
And that's done. I will, however, put those sailor gloves on. Oh, would you look at that? It's very good. And sailor's boots, considering they give me a +1 in armor. Ah, now we're looking proper. Now we're looking like a proper pirate.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, now that I've put that on the manifest, all I have to do is just go inform these people, hey, it's on the manifest, we'll get ready to ship it.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Right, that's that. Now, disappearance and whatnot. This is where I'm gonna have to fight a boss soon. If I can at least get myself up in levels before I am. Actually. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot all your stuff.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
It's a Canadian way to answer.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Oh, the Nargear is so good to have.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof.
Oh, excuse me.
Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
To the bar we go. We head to the bar, me hearties. There's so much I want to do with so many things. There's a lot of stuff that I want to actually do with this game. And well, other games in general.
I see you're back.
What was it?
Pour you something this time.
I'm looking for a Nort, a young cabin.
I know there's a pirate game on here. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's just mainly ship battles or it's like full RPG. But I know on PlayStation it's called Under the Jolly Roger. One game I want to play if I ever got the option to, and I don't know if it's just on Xbox or it's just on PC. That is Sea of Thieves. I want to play Sea of Thieves so badly.
big gamble.
Looks so much fun, like so much fun.
I see. An
I don't know which
able-bodied
consoles
man
it's on.
passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
To Murgatroyd. Yeah, 66, 60. Yeah, this way. I want to get to at least the start of New Serene before I completely end stream. But yeah, it's not too long now. I'm almost done.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency.
Hello, Cal.
It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I might be heading off soon, I'm not sure. I'm streaming Greedfall at the moment. Just, probably gonna get to tier 4D. At least the start of that area. And probably close her out for the night. Okay. Now my confirmations of a good movie to watch it at a late hour at night, but everyone all to their fair. I guess it wouldn't be as scary.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Norts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nort. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilio. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay. for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Hey. I'm just doing like a stream of Griefhold because it's such an underrated game and I really wish it could get more love.
You said it wasn't a good movie to watch at an early hour in the night, but since I watched the second movie first and they kill him in the second movie, that really tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, I've seen that. Seen at least that part.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
I'm excited to get my new bed frame, even though I know it's going to take a while for my uncle to build it.
With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Nort that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coinguard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I backed myself into a corner in fucking, Rogue.
She was lying and we need to find that boy.
What's that?
I will say, compared to the second movie, the first It movie definitely has better VFX.
What's the corner you got yourself into? Rogue.
Oh, I was running away from a whole whack of gang members, and I ran myself right into a dead end.
Couldn't climb out of it?
No. It was just a straight up brick wall.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his to my health! And death to the others!
Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Did I hit one of them? Oh, that sword, that gun does so much damage. It's so good to have.
Don't get away from us, you mangy dog. I think I can. I'm about to. Garlic! Garlic! Onions, garlic!
And this is the time where it's good to have high charisma. Or at least high enough charisma. Oh. That was not the way I wanted it to go, but hey, it is what happened. I went the wrong way, which was on me. I was just gonna heal and talk to you, really, but this has happened a couple times. This is the second time this has happened.
How many people can you assassinate and hide inside a hay wagon?
I think it's infinite. I think.
Goddamn fucking bitches who hide.
Okay, I'm gonna go off here.
Where is she?
Fortunately, I had to kill the poor boy's father. Oh well.
So it's here that our man keeps his son.
There she is.
Abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
I'm extremely sorry to have to tell you this, Jonas. He preferred to fight to the death rather than allow you to leave. He left me no choice.
How tragic. The poor man. What madness overcame him? And the woman, my mother. She'll be all alone now.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nauts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
No, destroy, yes. That'd be quite the way to open this area up. I have no healing items. That's fun. Oh boy. And I'm gonna be fighting a big monster here in just a second. So that was the last mission I needed to do. Or last side mission anyways. I'm gonna get my guns up because I'm probably gonna have to rely on them. Power and agility. I'm gonna go back up with accuracy to hit more critical shots. Then again, if I find a place that'll actually give me healing items, then that'll be good too. And again, I survived worse in this game. Well, relatively worse. Do.
Sir? Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
And reputation with the nuts.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Teer-Fredin. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
There he is. There's a big boy.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Alright, big guy. Gonna have to deal with you now. Oh boy. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Ooh. Swing. Oh, guns are such a cheap way, especially when you get them leveled up. Woo! Ow. Whacked right at the end.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely
I love Constantine. It's like your humility contains you. But I must say, that battle was epic. I fucking love Constantine, man. Him, Vasco, and the girl I'm gonna meet when I get there are, like, honestly the best characters in my opinion.
cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demand.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Nah, good old sailing upon the sea. Yeah, once the fully loads up here. Don't spend your talent points. Don't forget. Oh, it says don't forget, not don't. Just don't forget. Oh. Reached level 5. Oh, the cutscenes in this game are freaking beautiful, man. God, I love that intro. Oh, never gets old. Oh, that's beautiful cutscene.
What a charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of care. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Let's go. I'm just gonna save the game there. I'll make a new save here. And I'm going back to main menu because I'm probably going off there now. I appreciate to all who joined me. I gotta remember my little ending thing. I gotta bring that up again.
Call an outro.
Anything outro, same thing. Doesn't matter. It's still something to end the stream off of. All right, and once it loads up here, yes. So, to all who's here, thank you for joining me, Heart Crew. Till next we set sail. Have a good night, everybody.